All right, we're live.
We're live.
We're live. You're only in half the screen there, Ian.
Oh, that's okay. I won't be in.
Make sure. Awesome. Let's see if anybody joins us.
Yeah.
Make sure we mute. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Just wanted to pop in. We haven't really been. We've been active on other people's channels, but we haven't really been around as much because since we've gotten back from our cruise. Hey, Cruise and Koozies. Hey, did you want to come up? I know you may be at work, but if you want to come up and join us, we can drop the link. I'll copy it. Hey, it's Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Lisa has a cruise coming up.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. Hi, Z Show. Hey. Cruising is fun anytime. I'm on lunch and thought we'd pop in real quick. Hey, Will G. Hey, Destination Fun. Wow, everybody came. That's so awesome. I didn't think anybody would show.
Yeah.
We were just kind of popping in. We've been kind of under the weather since we got off the Vista. Chloe was sick, and I think she caught something at daycare, and then Andrew's been real sick, and he's still actually recovering. So, hi, the Virginia Bushcrafter. I was just gonna say too, if you want to share your link, if you do hashtag Nation, here I'll do the banner across. If you do hashtag Nation, it'll drop your link for you.
Go back to comments.
Yeah. So, anyways, we were just kind of popping in to say hi. Just kind of, like I said, Andrew was in the hospital last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He got to stay there for about 5 days. Hi. Hello, Psychology Norm with Dr. Lund. How are you doing? Hi, Sharon. So Andrew got to stay a little bit. He got a virus and it did some crazy things. So he got to stay in the hospital for a little bit, and it's just been a little bit of a wild ride the last couple of weeks. But we're back. We're doing well. Let's see. Hi, Bud Files. Does anybody want to join us?
Make sure to select the people.
Yeah, I'm horrible about this. I'm sorry. That's why Andrew. That's why I don't do lives by myself, guys, because I'm not very good.
No, I'm not either.
But Cruising Koozie said
our last two cruises, we got Symphony last May and Carnival Magic last December. Well worth it.
That's how we feel too. We don't know that we caught something off the cruise ship, to be honest with you. We have a 3-year-old who goes to daycare who, let's just face it, like they share everything there. So, we're pretty sure it started with Chloe bringing us a nice virus home from that same week we got back from daycare. We think that's where it kind of started. And then, whereas Chloe kind of had more of a respiratory, Andrews kind of went rogue and did some other things. So,
Yeah. It elevated my my liver enzymes.
And then he had enlarged spleen. He was jaundice. There was a whole list of things going on, and we hadn't really mentioned it. Like, I mean, just maybe if you're in Warm Strong Adventures chat or something, I kind of mentioned Andrew was sick, but we weren't trying to. We just since we just got back from our cruise, I didn't want people to think, oh gosh, don't go on a cruise because you'll get sick. Like, no, that's not it at all. Like, we're pretty sure it's don't send your kid to daycare because the kid is going to bring home everything. Yeah, here, destination.
Actually I got tested for COVID and it came back negative.
Nope. Yep.
I got it twice, I think.
Yeah.
I got tested twice last week.
No flu, no COVID. These were viruses. Chloe had what they call rhinovirus, which is like a common cold, but for her, when she gets a rhinovirus, it turns into something similar to RSV, and kind of gives her like asthmatic symptoms. So that's just something that we deal with during the wintertime. Oh, there's Janice Adventures. Hi, how are you doing, friend?
I'm well.
Good. Good. It's good to see you.
Yes. I'm really amazed as to how we can't leave comments on the guest side. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out StreamYard.
Oh, me too.
we're not pros at StreamYard. It's like, we're lucky we did the pop-up successfully.
Yep. This is the first time we actually went on StreamYard and didn't mess up
or freeze or knock on. I'm gonna knock on wood while we're here.
Right.
But I'm only gonna be on for. I'm on my lunch break. I get like a 30-minute lunch break, so I was like,
cool.
We just want to kind of say hi. I mean, a lot of people haven't seen Andrew. They've been seeing me on Embarkation Nation.
Yeah. Yes,
there are all kinds of bugs out there. I mean, we don't really go in the crowds on the cruise ships. We don't really, that's not really our thing.
That's school and daycare though. Once you get kids, you can pretty much attribute every sickness that you have to them.
I was telling my Aunt Lisa, which she's in this chat. And if you're not, they have an awesome cruise coming up that I'm sure we'll be mentioning more. But I was telling her the other day, I'm like, there was a time when Andrew and I didn't even have health insurance because we were like, we don't go to the doctor. I mean, we were in our 20s. And now since we put Chloe in daycare, I mean, it's like every month, it's like we've got some little cold. Hey, Warmstrong, come up here and promote your channel. Guys, he is like at 991 or I mean
he's like right there.
Yeah.
10 if you're not following Warmstrong Adventures.
Yeah, follow along with Warmstrong.
Follow Warmstrong. He's awesome. Well, actually, all these channels here are amazing. So everybody drop your links and follow each other.
Hashtag Nation. Put hashtag Nation. Maybe some people will pick you up.
Yeah. And Bill, you're welcome to join the panel too.
But I've never had a virus knock me like as much as this one did. This one was bad. I'm usually like a bounce back, and like I still feel off. Like
I'm a carrier. I'm the one that normally doesn't get sick, but this last one, I actually caught it. It amazed me that whatever stuff is going around is stronger than everything that's been going around. So I don't know.
It's true. I mean, we, I think I was telling Chloe's doctor, I'm like, I never even heard of rhinovirus. I never even heard of rhinovirus when I was a kid. Like, it was like, you got the cold, flu. That was like about the two you had,
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems that, now it's like, I don't know, things I never thought of. But of course, Chloe brings some like new stuff all the time. Well, how awesome lives yesterday, JNS, with Nightbot and I was watching along. I was getting ready to go out to have dinner with a friend, but I was watching along. Awesome tips there. So if you are wanting to install Nightbot or want to do some fun things with your Nightbot, go check out JNS's live yesterday. He has like a great tutorial on how to install it and to add fun features to it. We're going to go back and do that, just not today. If you're not and then Cruising is Fun Anytime had an open mic yesterday, but last week a week ago yesterday, we got to be on the channel, and that was so much fun with Warmstrong's daughter, Jennifer. And we talked about, like Mommy Dearest, like cruising and traveling with kids. And that was so much fun. I didn't realize how much knowledge I had until like we were talking about tips and tricks. And I'm like, oh no.
Right.
Right. Amazon, if you're going to Disney for $6, you can Amazon your order to the hotel and they'll put it on a cart for you. Like so many cool tricks that, I mean, just as parents, we learn, or things we didn't think of. I mean, like, like used to, like if I had the little poopy diaper, the old poop bags, it was for my dog. I didn't think to throw it in the backpack for my kid or, for her wet clothes or what, just stuff like that. So awesome tips and tricks. Please go check out that live. It was fun. Also go subscribe to Mommy Millionaire. If you're not, I know her dad can drop a link because he's a mod. And I'm sure he could say some great things about her.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Bill.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Hey.
Road to 1,000.
Road to 1,000.
Won't
be long now.
You're almost celebrity status now,
Oh.
I don't know about all that, but It feels good. I mean, again, I tell people it's really not about like the 1,000. It's about building the channel and building it the right way. And you want to make sure you get the viewers.
Yep.
Exactly.
So again, that's if you want to make money on YouTube, it's about the viewers and people watching your channel. Not everything. And nobody's gonna watch everything, but it's about getting the viewers. I appreciate all 990 people that I have. I appreciate every one of them, but they all don't watch my channel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right. It's good to have people like Jeremy and you guys in your corner, because you guys actually watch the stuff and it means a lot.
Same. I mean, we feel the same way, and I think our return rate of of course we have low subscriber count now, but I mean, our return rate's pretty high, which is really cool. That means that people who actually follow us, they like us. And that's awesome, because I guarantee you when we started this whole adventure, we were like, okay, maybe 3 people would watch and be like my mom, Andrew's mom, and my Aunt Lisa. There's your 3, and here we are. Right. Now we have friends that we have actually met in person, like Jeremy here. We've met him in person and had drinks with and stuff through YouTube. And same thing, everybody in this chat, I can guarantee you, I go and watch their lives, go follow their channels. I see them nightly, daily. And, we just.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. You see the same people, and it's fun. I just reached 100,000 views. So I'm happy about that, and just watching the channel grow. But I never would have, a year ago, I never would have thought of that. I mean, who would want to watch my channel?
Right. And now you've got people telling people go watch your channel because they love you so much. And I've got family that I'm like, if you're not watching Warmstrong, I was telling my Aunt Lisa, I'm like, the things you say, even today I was watching you on a different live, and some of the things you say remind me of my dad. I don't know if it's because y'all kind of grew up in that same generation, and you both worked. I know you worked in aircraft. My dad worked in aircraft, and it's some of the things you say, I'm like, it just takes me I remember my dad giving me that similar advice or saying something similar, and I was telling my Aunt Lisa, I'm like, you're gonna love Bill because, I mean, you're not exactly like my dad, but there are some things about you that just it triggers those dad memories, and the way you speak to us is you care about us, and I just. Man, you're just such an awesome guy. Jeremy, you are too. And it's just I mean, I'm telling family, I'm like, go watch Warmstrong, go watch Jay Ness and Cruising is Fun Anytime, and Destination Fun's another one. I mean, she's going to Disney. I'm like, man, what a life.
It is. I mean, I want to live her life.
I want her life too. Her kitchen has awesome. I don't know if y'all have watched her carrot cake video yet, but her kitchen has awesome Disney bowls. I was like, okay, all right, Destination Fun, that's cool. Right. I mean, mine's hodgepodge I would have picked up at a yard sale, but that's cool.
But again, and you guys are outstanding too. And I've always told you that. And as far as the way you do your channel and the way you grow, and I know, especially when you're first starting out, you always want to compare yourself to other people. You don't do that, because I think you're doing it the right way, and you'll be monetized in Destination Fun and everybody within a year. And again, and I know it's tough. And we all learn from Jeremy doing the Nightbot and things like that. I mean, we all learn from each other. And I know things that work for me may not work for somebody else, and things that work for you guys may not work for me. So you just go out there. But again, it's not. And again, I'm having fun with this 1,000. Don't get me wrong. I'm having fun getting close to 1,000.
You need to. You should.
But I don't want people looking at me and then trying to compare themselves to me. Because all it does is make you why am I not growing that fast? Because I'll do the same thing and look at videos and why are their videos getting 2,000 views in a week and mine got 300, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy.
Have done that, and I'm going to say even within the last month, I'm like, why didn't this? I was playing with the shorts, and it's why did this one only get 12 views, and it's way better than the one that got 18,000 views, and it just doesn't make sense. But right now our embarkation day for the Vista has, I think when you showed it on your live, it was only at 300 views, it's over 800 now. It's like in this last week, I don't know what, it's gotten in some kind of rhythm, and I'm here for it. Please keep doing it, you know. But it's made us also get excited. And then we dropped another one yesterday with the brew house, and so we're just on that little like YouTube high right now. And then you know, next week it'll be like, why isn't anything working again? Why did we lose 10 subscribers? And
well, and it's and that's the fun journey. But I'm not talking about, like, I always look at my own videos, but I'm talking about comparing yourself to another channel.
Oh, we do.
And don't do that. You know, I always look at, you know, why did this video do well and this one didn't? And for me, it was always like when I'm doing on a cruise, I usually go like day 1, day 2, day 3. Day 1, 1,000. Day 2, 600. Day 3, 200. Day 4, 62. I mean, it's like, and I want to know, why does it drop off like that? Is it not that the content isn't interesting? They get tired of the same content, because I kind of shoot the videos the same way. So I'm always thinking about that, but that's between me. The thing I don't want people to do is like, well, Embarkation did a video and they got 1,000. Well, I did the same video and I only got 200. Why? Why is, you know, again, don't just understand that people like different things and different videos do different numbers.
I appreciate that. Like I said, we do that. It's like, what? Okay, their video is very similar to ours, but you know, we also, you know, we're learning. Like just even in the video last night, it's like, man, there's some camera angles that I'm like, man, I wish it would have been like this, but due to the way that the crowd was around us and the pole, and it just didn't work out. But you know, you always think about those things when you're at home editing, right?
Right.
It's like, you know, when you're in the moment, you're like, I'm just hoping I'm catching it right. You know, at least the sound.
In the moment is the only time to make that good decision. It's like, am I going to slow-mo this shot, or am I going to put it in fast motion? Am I going to want a time lapse out of this? You know, so pre-planning your shot is definitely something that you want to do while you're on the ship or wherever you're going. That way, by the time you get to the timeline, it's easy peasy.
Right.
That's where we have room to grow.
A lot of it you can do it like with with Filmora. See, I don't worry about slow motion shots because I can slow it down in Filmora.
Right.
The problem you have is you have to know the right frame rate to make the best looking picture when you slow it down in the software.
Correct.
It's around 29, 30 frames per second, is right around the frame that it doesn't look jumpy and it looks natural. But I mean, you see, all this stuff is, you learn that with time. But like when your shot, I mean, again, and this is not like a shot at the video or whatever, but you were in a brewery and a guy was speaking and you didn't have the guy's head, and it's like, you know, you probably should have got up and got there. But this is me thinking about how I would have did it.
That's exactly what we thought when we were looking at the footage. I mean, we were both like, man, like it's like we've got a nice center body of him.
But again, I love, because all the information he was given, and I like the video because I want to do that. I want to do that tour, and watching the video, it made me want to do it more.
It's on the Jubilee. I'm pretty sure that's going to be on the Jubilee. So
yeah, I want to do it again.
We're going to try to do it again, but
I have to get healthy. Like I can't.
No, get healthy, Andrew. That's
the thing. I can't right now. I can't drink because of my liver enzymes.
And it's due to a virus. Nothing like.
Hey Chris, make sure to put #Nation so you can. It'll drop your link for you, so people will subscribe.
Where's he at?
I have him. I selected him, but it's all the way up.
Yeah, Chris, go for it. Definitely, Chris. If you're not subscribed to our friend Warmstrong here, and JNS Adventures that are on our panel, I can honestly tell you, 2 good guys, Chris. I know we've met Chris in person too, and he's phenomenal. He does some fun stuff in San Antonio and theme parks and stuff.
Yeah.
So Chris,
San Antonio's fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's our SeaWorld buddy. And he goes to like Six Flags and stuff. He does some cool stuff. Some really cool stuff.
I think he just finished up Mardi Gras and Six Flags, right?
I think so. So if y'all are not connected to Chris Goforth, definitely do so. He's a good friend. And but no, thank you, Warmstrong, for those kind words. Like I said, when I was editing the video, I'm like, man. And then I was trying to creatively think of like what I could put in place there. And I was like, I went through all of our videos. I'm like, I don't have anything that's going with what's here. So
Yeah.
Lessons learned. I mean, that's one thing as we grow. I'm editing our Honduras video now with I edited over the weekend with our sloths and stuff, and that we have too much footage on that one. It's like trying to get that down to less than 20 minutes is going to be our challenge.
You might have to picking up the best shots.
Well, yeah, Jen has been taking over the channel while I've been out of commission.
Just so we didn't.
Yeah,
she's been doing a great job, by the way.
She's been doing a wonderful job.
Oh, thank y'all. Thank you. I've been trying.
Like, she's just like, hey, can you watch this? Make sure it's all right. I'm like, I trust you. Like, she's like, please watch it. I still watch it. I'm like, I trust you. I know you'll do right. So.
And again, I do like having a second pair of eyes watching the video.
I do too.
And that's why, like when you guys watch my video, let me know. It's like if you see something that you would have done differently, doesn't mean that I'll do it, but it gives me a different perspective. Luckily I got family members that do that for me, and they look at it and try to suggest what I should do and things like that. But everybody doesn't have that necessarily. But you guys, again, all you guys do a great job. But can we all get better? Yeah, we all can get better. And I think we get better every day. And
yeah,
the Nightbot I think is a big help. And I didn't get over to Jeremy to see the class that you had. So I didn't get over there yet, but I'm going to watch it to see what I can pick up from it, because it might be something that I'm not doing that I want to do that you showed over there.
Well, I not only showed Nightbot, but also went into the YouTube settings of things that should be checked and things that should be unchecked, as well as the YouTube Studio gives you some of the same functionality that Nightbot does. Not so much the chatting, but the spam protection. And that's what I wanted to, I mainly wanted to highlight that is the spam protection, because whenever you're in a live, the last thing you want to see is some troll trying to come up and take over your chat and to make your people leave, because that'll make your people leave, real quick if you don't handle it on the back end. Now, some people will still try to get through, but those extra YouTube settings is also what I wanted to highlight as well.
Right.
Well, Destination Fun just pointed out that ours are giving a 404 error, so we've got something wrong with our Nightbot.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, I haven't clicked. I'm not sure that I can click on any of these because we're in the panel. But let's see, Corner Clubhouse Cobot.
Let me see.
No, I can't click on them.
Okay.
Because we're in the panel. I would have to be watching the video.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm sorry if you're our admin, if you could drop channel links, and we're going to try to make that a little easier for y'all going forward, but if you are
I wonder why it's doing that. That's so strange.
I don't know. It's probably
Nightbot. You failed me.
it's probably us.
Yet again.
We failed Nightbot. And what I was going to say, because I'm going to get off here and leave it with Andrew for a minute, but I was going to say too, one thing I've noticed as I'm going through different channels, things I'm picking up, like Destination Fun has awesome intros on like what's going to happen throughout the video. I love those. And then we've tried to implement that a little bit. Also, Warmstrong, like your music, and JNS have said something about your music as well. Like y'all both always have really good music and sounds to whatever the clip is going on. I feel like it's always very appropriate.
That comes from watching my favorite channel. I'm going to go ahead and plug it. My favorite vlog channel overall is Passport Heavy. Passport Heavy, he has a team behind him. One guy does the scoring, the music, and another guy does the filming, another guy does the editing. And the way he puts it together, it's like he should have a show on National Geographic. It's that good. And my second favorite vlog channel is Travel with Nick. We can all learn a lot from him.
Man,
he's got quick cuts. He's got quick talking. He's got, that's another one that should have a show.
High energy, so professional. And I couldn't believe he was only like 15. He's
only 15, so I watch channels that are better than mine so I can better my channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just the way I look at it,
Oh, man, he's going to be successful.
Yeah.
anything
So
he does.
music, the music, and also I'm a drummer too, so I know how to feel the tune and see if it goes with the shot. One time, Baby said, "That's not a Cozumel song." I said, "Oh, but it is, because this, that, and the other." You know, because I'm a digital storyteller. I'm not just a vlogger. And I said, "Okay, feel it whenever this cut comes in," and that's all about planning your shots and how you want to arrange things on your timeline. Once that beat hits, you got to make the camera change or do something. You know, and that's what I try to do, is match the vlogs to the music.
I've been trying that, and that, if I'm sure if y'all can see in some of these new videos, there's some different sounds. So, and then we saw one channel where they kind of show like what's going to happen next video, and I love that. And so we've been trying to just a quick couple seconds, you know, next time.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've been trying to do that. So, and then of course thank everybody. But no, it's definitely something it's learning. I mean, I feel like I'm learning every day. Like today I was listening to Bill and Betty, and I'm like, or maybe it was yesterday, and they're talking about putting the hashtags and stuff in your lives, and I'm like, well, I would have never thought of that. Like,
right.
I never did. I think Betty, I forget who else was talking about it. I never even thought about it, and it makes perfect sense.
It does. It's just, I mean, I don't know. You just never know. You just never know. But I'm going
Is somebody going to be able to check out those links and see if Nightbot is dropping the right links, and get back with us in the chat, because that is disturbing.
Yeah. Or if it's working for some and not others.
Right. Because the link, I'm sitting here looking at the link, and that's a perfect link for Cruising is Fun Anytime, right above Call Me V's comment.
I just clicked on the link for Cruising is Fun Anytime, and it worked.
Okay.
I'm trying to go through and see if the other ones work. They might have to do it again, maybe.
Well, yeah. If not, we'll get that figured out. Just
refresh the page and see if any of the links will work.
Refresh. Oh, like, okay.
No, I was hang on. Somebody said Destination Fun. She said maybe it's my YouTube. So maybe.
Maybe.
And again, if you're on an app and the app is not updated, sometimes it won't work as well.
Maybe.
Let me go back here to. I'm trying to see where somebody dropped it. Nation. Because some people are dropping links now, so they have the correct link.
Oh, okay.
So if it's
not
working,
some of them aren't. It's so strange.
Because I'm showing like when people type in Nation, I'm still coming up with an error.
What I'll probably do is I'll delete the the Nightbot as an admin, and then go back and refresh the link. Maybe that'll probably work.
Yeah, it didn't work for me on my phone just now when I tried it with Shanster. So I don't know. We'll get that. We'll figure that out by tonight during when we're not live.
Cool.
But I'm gonna just kind of mute. I'm gonna dip. I gotta go back to work. I'm gonna leave y'all with Andrew.
You're just gonna leave me hanging.
Bill, definitely tell us about your I know you said you weren't gonna do a celebration, and I was just gonna say, you know, if your son said it and then we're saying it, maybe there's something. Didn't you hear in another live like I should listen to my son more?
Yeah,
I think I heard those words, but you know.
Yeah, I did. And again, yes, I'm trying.
So I want to hear about what your 1,000 celebration is going to be like. What's your thoughts? Like, are you just going to come on and be like, I did it? Are there going to be balloons and fireworks? And
no, there definitely won't be anything. Well, it might be fireworks.
Sound effects.
You never know about fireworks, but no, it's going to be it's going to be more of just a hey. You made a goal and you got there, and you know. Congrats and thanks to everybody who helped support me and things like that. When I get monetized, actually when I do more, I'll do like a giveaway when I get monetized, but not for the 1,000. But I do appreciate it. But what I want to do is as I get closer to 1,000, I'll probably go live and see if I can be live when I get the 1,000.
Right.
And then celebrate that way. But
hey.
Yeah,
that would be good.
there'll be sound effects. I know for a fact.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh yeah, Warmstrong got those sound effects.
There might be.
Hey, you know what you inspired Baby to do? Is she actually has an app on her phone with sound effects on it, and we put it next to the computer. That way, she can play it as we go live. But because we have our questions for the creators on the same phone, I'm not sure that she knows how to navigate between quickly in order to make the sound effects work with that.
I just found it interesting with AV Max as far as the using the sound effects. I don't want to overdo them, but I love them. I just find it funny.
You're never gonna overdo it.
Andrew, you got you a good humidifier?
Yeah. Yep. With the Vicks in it.
Yeah, keep it pumping.
Pumping.
Yeah,
you gotta get well, man.
Yeah, definitely. I lost a lot of weight. I lost 20 pounds of lack of eating. I just couldn't eat. But I'm getting back. I have to eat a steady diet. Stuff with I can't have a whole lot of iron. It has to be either vegetables or something light. So it's been tough.
Yeah.
Just keep on doing what you're supposed to do, and you'll get better. We got
I hope so.
videos. We got some more videos.
Yeah.
Yes. Chicken soup and broccoli are your friend.
Oh yeah, I've been eating broccoli it's going out of style because I love broccoli anyway. So
no broccoli. Yuck.
What?
No broccoli. Yuck.
Oh, love it. I love it.
You don't like vegetables?
Green beans, maybe. No, I don't like vegetables. Green beans, maybe. Lettuce, salad, romaine lettuce.
Honestly, I think I prefer vegetables over meat any day.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would prefer I like potatoes and broccoli and stuff that. So.
Well, potatoes and sweet potatoes, carrots, I love those. Especially when the potatoes are cut into French fry shape.
Yeah,
that's my issue too. Waffle fries are my downfall.
Waffle fries are dangerous.
Yes, but they're oh so good.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, man, more of those green things, broccoli and zucchini and things like that. It'll do you well. And chicken soup has healing properties. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Garlic is nature's antibiotic. And if you use enough garlic in some chicken soup, man, it'll contribute to your gut health, which leads to other things in your gut area feeling better. Yeah. And if you got fatty liver, if you got fatty anything, that's what you need. You need something to just flush all those impurities out.
Right.
And chicken soup is what I believe in for head colds. And it sounded like you had something going on with all of this right here.
Oh yeah.
Chicken soup will just go into your everything and make it better.
Yeah, I've been craving like a hamburger, and I just I know I can't eat it. I'm like, oh my god.
Look at what Chris said. He said beer is made with vegetables, but not when you're having liver issues.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. My iron, liver enzymes. Just too elevated. I have to wait until it settles down.
Well, that's why they gave me Lipitor, man. They gave me a choice. They said either change your diet or take the medicine. I said, give me the pills, because I don't know that I'm going to be able to change my diet. I like chicken wings too much. I do. Chicken wings is just one of them things that I fall for every single time. Another one is pizza.
Pizza gets me. Pizza. I could eat pizza every day.
Yep. Every day. Every day
for breakfast. It's tough. Like I'm picking at food. I'm not even like I'm getting better, but it's just I have to force myself.
Yep.
You have to do what you have to do.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
You well, Andrew.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
So you can take him on the bear route.
Yes. I had a blast on that.
How long? Okay, here's one thing that I need to know. How long is that walk from start to finish? Because I don't know if she's going to be able to make the walk, man. Because I know you got to go up and down and all of that on the bear excursion.
Are you talking about going to the waterfalls? Like
yeah, to the on the one in Alaska where the dude has the bear spray.
Oh, I don't even remember. Man,
was that a tour you were on, Andrew?
Destination Fun was on that tour.
Yeah, I think.
Was it a tour? Because there's a walk that you go and you end up like at a glacier and a waterfall.
Yeah, the Tungrass Forest hike. Destination Fun is saying. Yeah, how long did you guys? How long did that take? Is mainly because I don't know if baby's going to be able to do the terrain.
Under the bus. Don't throw me under
for
the
that
bus.
walk.
I don't think we did that.
Just because you're scared of the bears, don't throw me under the bus.
Well, you know, they said they did.
They don't know what.
And whenever you see one, the tour guide got your back with that strap on his backpack.
They haven't
Oh
decided.
my god!
I don't know, man. Somebody said it was an hour hike.
Hour hike.
That's
hour.
tough.
It was tough.
Well, I don't think I've done the hike. I don't think we've ever done the hike.
I've done one. It was like I want to say it's Mendenhoff Glacier, and
yes, that's it.
It was a waterfall there, and it was maybe a half an hour, 45-minute walk.
Oh, okay. Here we go. There is another hike to the glacier that Armstrong was talking about, which is 45-minute walk each way. So that's an hour and a half.
Don't look at me. Don't be throwing me under the bus.
Well, you know, I may be scared of bears, but if you can't vlog it, I might just do it anyway. If you can't make the hike.
Hand me a silverware, please.
A silverware. Okay, hold on, y'all. We got technical difficulties over here.
Uh-oh.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know. We're still working out the kinks over here on this end, but it sounds like it's going to be cool.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Me too.
I enjoyed it.
And I've been telling people to get in contact with you, Bruce, and Jeremy.
I know I need to find that spot in the observation lounge that Sherry and them was at with the little bed where you can look off the side of the ship.
Oh, look. The one Armstrong was talking about, you don't have a guide.
No, we didn't say anything. That's what, when you were talking about the guide, we didn't have a guide. They told you, like, watch out for bears, but there was no guide.
No, they had that's a separate hike. The one that the bear hike is an hour. The one that Armstrong did is 45 minutes each way.
Oh, we want the guide in case we run into a bear. I'm just thinking of you. Because I'm gonna put honey on you. So
Andrew, I got a travel agent related question for you. Does NCL allow a tranquilizer gun to be brought onto the ship?
I don't think
a loaded tranquilizer gun.
I don't think any
for the bears.
You might go to the local shops and they might have bear spray when you get there.
I don't know, man. That bear spray, the guide might miss the bear
and get it in your face.
Yeah, and baby's gonna be spraying me with honey. The way the bear comes after me.
Right.
Survival of the fittest.
Yes. Get out there with them wild animals, man. You see who you really with. But no, I know it's going to be fun. I know Alaska's going to be fun. Definitely different from the Caribbean, which is what I'm used to sailing, Jeremy play dead?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They can smell life, can't they?
Yeah, trip somebody.
These are
trip
wild
somebody
animals.
They just smell the fear on you.
Yes. I could lay down and play dead all I want to, but I'm gonna be steadily peeking to see where he is.
Trip somebody else. So you don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than the slowest person.
Right. Right. Hey, you heard what Bill said, right?
What?
You don't have to be the fastest one in the group. You got to be faster than the slowest one in the group.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you're gonna have any issues.
You're not, Jared.
I know. All of them say that you rarely ever see bears, and I'm not there to see bears. You know, I'm there to see the woods and stuff like that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only time I saw a bear was in the zoo. That was
Yeah?
the only time I saw a bear in Alaska. That was
I
it.
want to see bears.
They got bears in the zoo in Alaska.
No, I want to see bears.
Andrew said he saw them.
I want to see bears.
And you know what? That bear didn't do anything. He laid
He
on
just
his
sat there?
stomach.
Yeah.
He just sat there.
Yeah.
It's like that bear is probably miserable.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun,
Okay.
you guys.
Destination Fun says Tungrass Forest hike was in Ketchikan and had a guide. The one Armstrong went on was in Juneau and no guide.
Okay, we want to go on the one
Because we're going to
where we
Juneau
have the guy.
first. I could do the glacier.
Catch you can.
Yeah, I can go to the glacier because I have to vlog that. It is that's a must.
There's like a big waterfall that a lot of people you'll always see like in a lot of people's videos.
Mhm.
Again, I think it's Mendenhall Glacier, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'm not sure exactly which port it was. So it could be like Juneau, like Destination Fun is saying. But it was a nice, easy walk. They did say something about bears. I never saw a bear, never saw any signs of a bear. And I would have to imagine if it was like a real problem with bears, it wouldn't be open to the public. You know, Carnival would not be sending people up there. It wouldn't be good business. So you don't have anything to worry about. I mean, it'd be like, going someplace and you know a lot of shark attacks. It wouldn't be good business to stop at that port and everybody go swimming at the beach.
Okay, Jennifer says you need 8 more, Armstrong.
Woo! Thank you,
Need 8
Jennifer.
more. Everybody help him get there,
Would it be something if you got it on here?
right?
It would be. I enjoy it. I'm not going to say. I'm still trying to finish up my video for 4 o'clock. I'm doing the description, and I was told that I didn't put in my links in there properly for this video. So that's what I'm working on now. So when you look at me now, and I'm up here like doing something, looks like I'm doing something else. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do the links right now.
That's why I like StreamYard. It allows you to still run the camera while working on other things in the background.
Yep.
Check and see if the links still don't work or not.
Yeah, the ones that are being dropped by Nation. I'm gonna go on mine. I got my phone right here.
It was just some of them. It wasn't all the links. It was some of them.
We need to make sure the robot works though.
Yeah, but it was some of the links, but it wasn't all of the links. Because some of them took you like to Chrome, Safari, and whatever. So what I did was I just typed it in the YouTube search, and that's how I was
Connected
able
with
to
the channels.
connect to the channels.
That's strange. Once I hop off of here, I'll check it out. Let's see.
Yeah, but it wasn't all of them, Andrew. It wasn't all of them. It was just some of them.
It surely is. It's trying to take them to a browser. The ones that Nightbot is dropping is taking you to a browser. This page is not available.
Yeah. But I didn't say anything because I was just typing it in.
Right.
That's so strange. I don't know. Hi, Pedroza.
Hello, welcome in.
Hey, Pedroza.
So I'm sorry I'm not on camera. I'm eating macaroni and cheese. So
Can't go wrong with that. Macaroni and cheese.
You were talking about food a while ago. Y'all were talking about food, and I said, "Oh man, let me get up and eat lunch."
Trust me, I have my Chinese food right over here. my leftover Chinese food from yesterday.
Yeah, so
Kind of Chinese food, Bill. What you got?
I had sweet and sour chicken and chicken fried rice. But again, it's from yesterday, and I didn't eat breakfast this morning, and I got to finish this video up and did Betty's live, and then I had the premiere, and then after the premiere, I got to start trying to work on catching up with other people's videos and things like that. It's always something.
What's my notification?
One new notification from Amazon Shopping for Cheryl. A shipment has arrived.
Hey.
It's here. It's in a big box.
Okay, I'm coming. Hold on, we just got a shipment come in. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Eddie's eating scrambled eggs and Angus steaks.
Hey, Andrew. And when I said something about your video, I hope you didn't take it to heart, but I'm like trying to talk about your video.
I gotta go. Stop.
When I said something about the angle or whatever, I really don't talk about people's videos. I just, things that I would change is try to make it better, what I think would make it better. So I hope you didn't take it personal.
No. I was having issues with the, I was trying to get him and the two containers.
Yeah.
I couldn't get the shot. People were around me, and I couldn't move back because it was so crowded.
Right.
Next time when I do the Jubilee and I do that, hopefully it'll come out different. Maybe I might use a different camera because.
Well, you can, or maybe just break it up into clips. Like get some of him and then some of the VATs.
Yeah.
If you can. I mean, if the speech won't flow properly, probably. But you know what? There's probably a way to do that where you can use the video from another video and then use the audio from your video. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, I just and when people that I like, I always like to say what I would do, and I hope they do the same thing for me. If they watch a video and say, hey, do this, do that, edit it. You talk too much. You didn't talk enough. You didn't show your face. You didn't. I always want people to do that. Just reach out to me. You don't necessarily have to do it on the chat or whatever. If I'm ever live and you want to talk to me about one of my videos, I'm more than willing to listen. And
yeah, Andrew, I thought about it. I was like, man, you know what? I should have just cut bits and pieces of that.
I mean, everything is so hindsight, especially when you do it. Because again, I'll let you see the video that's coming up. Because this is my first time doing a vlog where you're talking with no video other than me talking, just still pictures. And I've never done that before, and I didn't realize how hard it is. Mm-hmm. It's real easy to piece together clips, but it's hard to make the clips.
Yeah.
Andrew,
it was, huh?
I just sent you an Instagram message with the correct code in it that you would paste into the message box in Nightbot. But another thing I want you to do is go over to your YouTube settings, your YouTube studio settings, and allow Nightbot to be a standard moderator on your channel.
A standard moderator?
Mm-hmm. Not a managing moderator, a standard moderator.
Maybe you think that's why?
Maybe. I don't know. Either that or the code is messed up, because I did see where when people drop nation, all it does is say the channel name, and then it drops the link. Well, my wording in the code is connect with, and then it tags the user, and then it drops their link.
Okay, so yeah, I have Nightbot and managing moderators. So you just
switch it over to a standard moderator.
Okay.
Because a managing moderator could take over your whole entire channel. Ooh. And I'm not ready for Nightbot to be my full-time manager.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can delete the Nightbot now, but it will get rid of it. Because I don't have the link up for Nightbot yet. So I can remove him for right now, and he'll be completely gone from the chat. Well, unless does it update or?
Yeah, it updates immediately. Any change that you make over in YouTube Studio, and changes made into Nightbot.tv are going to take effect immediately because you are live.
Okay. All right. Well, I just deleted Nightbot. So like once everything
and then plug Nightbot into your standard moderator. Just start typing in the word night, and Nightbot should pull up. Make sure the little white robot is a part of that.
I have to go to
the channel avatar.
Yeah, I have to go to the link and log in and everything.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's just kill him for now because if the links ain't working, it's not gonna do anybody any good.
Yeah, sorry everybody.
Hey, it's no problem. Andrew, we all have so many things and so little time to do it. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, Jen has been doing. I feel like she's been doing a wonderful job editing with what she has, and I could definitely do a lot of takeaways from the tour. What I could have done differently. What I thought about was, hey, I can come back when they dock and show like a clip of those tanks full, and then bring that clip over to that tour, and while he's talking, just show the tanks.
Well, and again, it's hard for me to be organized and get organized. It takes a lot of work and time to get everything exact. I mean, to get the right clips with the right. Putting the sound. You know how you put on the video. I don't know if you've ever done this, but you know how it has like a finger or an arrow clicking a button, and it's like a subscribe button or something like that.
Yeah,
it takes work to get that sound exactly at that part. I mean, there's a lot of work involved in editing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like you have to, because I used to do it. I kind of stopped doing the subscribe because it was like too much work. But I would have to stop at a certain point, put that sound clip, and then I would have to listen to it like 6 times just to like hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, this is perfect right here.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, and I mean, a lot of people that don't do editing, they may not understand, but when you see all that in a video and a different transitions and stuff like that, there is work involved.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
For me, I happen to like doing it, so I don't consider it work because I like doing it. But it's definitely work. Even like I'm doing my descriptions now for my premiere at 4:00. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That's Bill. A good tip. I mean, I'm sorry, Warmstrong. A good tip is to have a permanent description with all of your links. That way you can just jump over to YouTube Studio and copy your link. Copy your whole description and then add to the top of it. That's what I do.
And Jeremy, and I just started doing this.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing now. So once I get in there I can always go back there because it's going to be a description that's going to be pretty much in every one of my videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I may add other things later on down the road, but it's going to be just added on to it. But that's what I'm working on now, just to where I can just copy and paste and just keep adding on to it and keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I add all my links on a Word document, and I just copy and paste over.
Yep.
Because I'm like, I'm tired of writing all this out.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like do the description, the links, and I just copy it over to YouTube Studio.
Yep.
It's a lot of work. And Jen and I have 2 different styles. So blending them when we both film is kind of a challenge.
Yeah.
She's probably, I feel like she's probably better at editing than I am, but that's just personal opinion. I am pretty good. I'm getting better at making shorts. I'm not gonna say I'm great, but I'm getting better.
Shorts, and that's another one. Shorts is a different animal, but then try to share those out to. I use like TikTok and Instagram and trying to get them to match up, and it's a lot of work.
Yep.
I mean, again, hats off to you guys with families and kids and all this other stuff. Hats off to you working on full time. How you do it, I'll never know.
It's tough. It's tough. But your other side is pulling back on live so you can concentrate more on editing. That makes sense. Like if you have if you already have the hours and you want to focus more on editing and your creativity, that makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
And that's where like me again. Once you get monetized, it'll be easier to work on the videos because hopefully even though they're taking hours away, as long as you're still putting out content, you're not necessarily going to be demonetized if you drop under 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
So you can work on your videos, make the videos better. You can concentrate more on that, and that's what I want to do: get better with the videos, and hopefully life gets a little easier as far as that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's once you start getting monetized, you'll just like I would do like weekly lives to kind of balance the hours.
Yes.
I go through the same thing as Alice. She goes with it. Me, I have to slap my shots between all. Shorts are only good for subs for me, but I don't get a lot of gratification from them because there's almost no interaction on them.
And that's true.
They're great for subs. They're great for an introductory to your channel. It's the same for me. I'll get comments here and there. I'll get subscribers. But yeah, I feel like it's more of like an introductory. Those people that they get millions of views. They know the trends and the analytics behind it very well.
Yep.
And just following the trends, using the right music, the right hashtags.
Yep.
Stuff like that. A lot of people are getting views by doing like, what is that called? Kind of like reaction video, like reaction shorts.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of views go to that. I'm not really sure why. I guess they like to see people's reactions towards certain things. I've never really
reaction video channels were and still are a very big thing. Is people want to see natural reaction to the main ones I watch is music. I watch reaction videos too.
Yeah, first time hearing different songs. Yeah.
Yes. I watch a lot of them too, and those videos are taken off. The only thing that really makes me not understand is how can we not get 30 seconds worth of the Cupid Shuffle coming off of the ship, but they got a full 5-minute song on there, and how are they still getting monetized and doing all these great things?
I don't understand that.
I don't.
I literally played one of my own shorts on my live, and they gave me a copyright.
Oh my God.
I got the song. You got it on my short. How did you get that copyright? I didn't fight it because somebody tried to explain to me how They get paid differently for the YouTube shorts than they do on the YouTube channels. They explained it to me, so I was happy with the explanation. So I don't play my own shorts on my own channel now. Because
that's a shame right there. It really is.
But you can play other people's shorts.
I don't play anything with music now on my channel,
Oh,
just because I don't want to get copyright claim.
Oh my God, that's just ridiculous.
That's kind of like, it's kind of funny.
Yep.
The way YouTube works, it's just, I don't know. It's I can't talk about it, but
yeah, I just keep putting out videos. If people like it, cool. Then if not, I got work to do. Yep, I got work to do. That's what that means, because it's not that I'm into giving the people what they want. It's giving people the way that I see it, and although cruise excursions may be fun, I can't speak to it because I've never been on one, so like I'm going to give you my perspective of what the port looks like and how quickly we got back on the ship, so we won't be a pier runner. That's the way that we do it. But then you got people that go off on these excursions, and it's a different cruise experience for them. So that's why I support other channels, because you're going to get a different perspective even on these 3 channels. You're going to get a different cruise experience, and that's what we want to give people is what we did, and this is how it went.
It's each perspective is different, just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro said, "LOL, you copyrighted yourself."
I was dumbfounded. I'm like, what did I do? And then you look up the claim to see what the claim is, and sure enough, that was it.
Wow.
Where's the link? I destroyed Nightbot. I got rid of the machine.
The bot will be back.
He'll be back.
I mean, technically, he's still working because you're connected in the background using Nightbot TV, but you have to go back into YouTube Studio and let him be a standard moderator.
Yeah.
And take that step, and then go check your code to see if it's the same thing. If it is, then it should be working after you install Nightbot as a standard moderator.
Yeah. I'll definitely go through and work the kinks out of that, because it was working fine the last time we used it.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is it's just
that's the funny part is at one time it's working fine, and other times it's not. I had that with Evie Mux last night, where while I'm in that stream, I can see the chat and I can type in the chat. For some reason, the chat just stopped, and then I clicked over to like the YouTube side, and I'm missing 100 chats because mine didn't go. I rebooted my computer, so when I go live again, matter of fact, I rebooted after live last night because I went live and it still happened again. So I rebooted the computer for this morning. So when I go live again. Hey, Jeremy, can you raise your hand? Jeremy. Okay. Thank you.
What happened?
Hey, Andrew, Eddie wants to invite Link.
Eddie wants an invite?
Yeah, to the panel.
Too bad. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hold on just a second.
Not Eddie. They'll let anybody up here.
Yo. Brooklyn in the house.
No, so Jen was like, we need to also get better with these TikTok trends. I was up the other night watching Celine Dion challenge. What's a Celine? I
don't know.
I don't know.
I want to do the Titanic challenge, but they won't let me go to the nose of the ship.
Oh, really?
I know all of us vloggers would be doing the same thing. We'd be at the tip of the ship in line trying to get that shot.
Didn't they used to like
I'm too afraid of heights.
Didn't
I would
one
do that.
cruise line used to do that with the, like they'd have like near the front, and you take a picture,
Mm,
and it
I
had
don't know.
like the post.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey,
Hey, Eddie.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Matthew.
Josh.
Who's-
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
And who's this guy next to me?
Mm.
Who's next to you?
The other guy with the glasses.
Hey, Bill. I'm real easy to remember. Bill.
Okay. Because I know I have Matthew up here, then
Mhm.
Josh, and then Bill. Okay.
Eddie
You
and
all,
Bill.
you all look familiar. You all look like Andrew, Jeremy, and Bill from. somewhere.
Yes.
So,
Yes. We got alter egos at play here.
okay.
Yeah.
That's the deal.
All right.
We have
I'm-
second
yo,
life.
yo. I just wanted to put my my 2 cents on when it comes to editing and all that, and I see Andrew seem to be a little perplexed about the whole thing, but sometimes you have to, when you look at something you want a video, sometimes things are just happen. You just got to film, but when you have something in mind, you need to build a sequence in your head. The idea is to, as you film, you're editing at the same time. That will save you time later. I know it's
That
good
makes
to
sense.
make a few cuts in between, but try to make something every time you film is following what you already did earlier. Now, the trick is once you get home, if you do it at home, you're editing, you got to remember the story. So either
Mhm.
write it down or you got to be that damn good to remember the whole thing. So, but it's
Yeah.
the best thing to do. You film as you go. You take pictures in between with something different, cell phone or whatever. This way you could load into your spaces, to your dead
Mhm.
space in between, and think of the story that you're going to talk about. And then once you do that, once you get home, research your story so you could do the ad voice to it. So and then it becomes just a routine. It'd be so easy,
Yeah.
It's just a piece of cake.
It gets easier once you discover how to do something. Especially if it's learning as you go, like you accidentally hit a button or something like that. It's like, wait a minute, that's cool. I really like it. And you make that a part of your permanent editing strategy,
Yep.
if you will. Like what y'all were talking about was to overlay a video on somebody talking. I had a corrupted file that I was going to put over us talking. It's just baby and I. We were across the breakfast table, but I wanted to show the ropes course stuff while we were talking about it. But the video file was corrupted. So what I did is I took the video from the same camera that I used for the interview, for the talking interview, and I overlaid some of it, but then came back to the talking part thereafter, and they could
Okay.
still tell that a conversation was going on.
Yeah.
But your overlay track is almost always going to be the one immediately over the main video track or the one immediately below. And if you put that over it, it will hide it. But don't forget to mute that secondary audio because
Right.
it'll destroy your video.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And those are the kind of things that once you start learning those, it's hard to learn, but once you learn it, it makes it easier to do,
Mhm.
and it makes for a much better video.
Oh, yeah.
Another tip, edit with headphones on.
Yes.
Edit with headphones on because sometimes you don't hear stuff until way after post-production. It's already up on YouTube. It's got 100 views and now you don't want to take it down.
Right.
When I edit,
But you catch
I
it.
use
Yeah,
noise
use headphones.
canceling headphones.
Use headphones.
I need to focus. Like I can't, because I need to hear the sounds and everything else. That's
Mhm.
what's great about Power Director. So it'll look at like the wavelengths and the sounds and everything.
Mhm.
So like if you do that overlay, it'll show you that wave of
Sure.
stuff that you need to mute and everything. But yeah, using headphones is like a necessity.
And Cruising Koozies is taking off. See you guys later.
Bye, Cruising Koozies.
Bye, Cruising Koozies.
No, Cheryl, they haven't been renamed. They just happen to be their alter egos are here today.
Yes.
Jen says
Andrew
it
and
must be
Jeremy
the
are
beards.
someplace else. It must be the beards, yeah.
The beards.
I'm trying to let my beard grow out finally.
I'm looking around the panel. I'm looking around the panel. All of us got one.
Yeah. Mine is like, he does.
My goatee is turning silver.
Hey, nothing wrong with silver.
Mine. What are yours?
I got a little grays
Yeah,
coming in
back
over here too. I'm keeping mine though. I'm keeping them.
Like, on the side.
Until Cheryl says otherwise.
Mm.
That's the way it is.
Yep.
I got one like right here.
I'm so surprised that I still have this because I've been trying to shave it, and Alice says,
Nope.
Nope.
So I'm stuck with it. Oh well.
Jen says I look like a little boy when I shave, like fully shaved. So I have to keep it.
That's my problem. Alice is older than me, and she says, nope. Nope. That makes you look older, so you're all mine. I'm like, oh, crap. I'm stuck with it. No biggie.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
Chloe's making us both have more gray and silver.
It happens.
Yep. Well, wait till 12, 13, and 14 comes around.
Mm.
Definitely going to have some grace.
Did the tantrums end? No.
Oh, boy. Not tantrums, something else.
You would rather a tantrum than deal with a teenager.
Yeah.
Teenagers are little versions of you, and you want to slap them like straight across the face.
They'll remind you why you were doing what you did to your parents back then.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No karma.
Yep.
I remember that.
They remind you of yourself.
Yep. My daughter, she's a tough cookie, though. But she used to be a real panda Canucks.
Mm-hmm.
And now she has 2 daughters, and they're only a year apart.
Wow.
I can't wait another 10 years. Oh, my Lord. I'm going to be like, karma, it's alive. Karma, it's real.
Yep. That's when I'll give you a lesson on do not disturb mode on your phone.
Yep.
Do not disturb is a beautiful thing.
That's right. They're up in Brooklyn right now, so they're eventually going to move to Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have them closer, but still, it's going to be so sweet, Say, remember when you used to be like that to your mom? Live it up.
Karma.
That's
Karma.
right. They ever come to the house, I feed them up candy and get them all wired, send them back.
Send them home.
That's
Yep.
right. That's what I used to do to our son, the oldest. He's 9 now. We babysit him when he was a kid, a baby. And we used to feed him. I used to give him cake and anything. I let him sleep all day, whatever he wanted. Oh, in a heartbeat.
Whatever you want.
5, 6
You have whatever you want.
Whatever he wanted, he was getting it.
Yep.
And if he wanted to take a long nap, hey, come on, buddy, take a long nap. You could be all you want later. So and up till late till you want. And hey, you gotta take him as it comes,
Yeah.
You get to once you start having kids, then you start like laughing about it, like, oh my Lord, yep. So that's a good thing. But back to cruising.
Yeah, cruising.
And editing and all that good stuff.
Editing is a monster all its own, but once you get into an editing routine and start doing something snazzy with the video every time you edit and you start adding things, I do believe a straight video with some straight cuts is the best way to do it, because that is the most professional way to do it. If you want to add some gravy to it, you can, but don't use too much gravy, because then you take away from the story. I believe it does take away from the story. Straight cuts also help with synchronizing up to music as well, because if you have an idea that you're going to use these video clips with this music over it, and then the beat hits, but you got some kind of slow fading transition happening at the same time, it's going to take away from it. You know, so that's whenever you're trying to match up video clips to music, it's always better to do straight cuts, just like a music video. They use a whole lot of
on the beat.
Yeah, they use a lot of quick straight cuts, and that's all they do from one clip to the next.
Mm-hmm.
And I study stuff like that too, like live shows, because I watch hard rock live shows and see how they do it. You know, which person they spend this amount of time on versus the time that they spend on this clip. You know, and then I try to conceptualize that into a travel vlog. Well, how much time am I going to see people walking on the gangway? You know, you don't need to take up that much time with that because it takes away from the story.
That's right.
They came to see you having fun on the ship, or they came to see the ship by itself. That's why I do my ship tours when nobody's up at 3 a.m.
And
Yeah, me too.
And Andrew, going back to a point that Bill made to you earlier about you know, he's not trying to get hard on you. I'm not trying to get hard on you also. But the thing is, the little that I learned, I want you to know it too.
Yeah.
This way, I want you to get better.
Right.
You know, you seem to me like you're a little bit too shy to do what you're doing right now. So you need, you know, just grab it by the horns, my man, and just get out there. You know, ain't nobody stopping you. Ain't nobody in front of you telling you not to do it.
Show that personality, Andrew.
That's right. You know,
Take
Matthew, kick him on the.
I can't show right now because I'm not really up for it.
I mean, but you know, it's and I'm also learning as we go. I mean, I screwed up. I messed up a bunch of stuff in the bloggers. I lost video. I was doing a video here at home, editing, and somehow I matched all the videos that I had from the ship. I deleted everything, so I lost whatever little I have. It's what I have left behind. But all the good stuff, I had videos with Tony, with Don, and all that. I lost all that crap.
Yep.
And it bothered me, you know. But I looked at it as a learning mistake, you know. So I just gotta get better for the next one. Now in Helen, I want to practice. I want to do more stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I think one thing I learned editing.
Yeah.
One day I sat down and did a marathon session of editing. One video. I'm finishing this video today. Hours. I'm going through putting the music in and did everything. I never saved it. I accidentally hit the wrong button and deleted all my work.
Yeah.
So I had to start
no.
I had to start all over. So now I as I go along, I save. I go along a little bit, I save.
Yeah.
I go along a little bit and I save.
Yep.
Because that taught me, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It's got to be a way to bring this back. Please let me find a way to bring it back. I never found a way.
Yep.
Oh, you couldn't go to like recent projects?
Yes, but I didn't save it to that. So it didn't save all the work that I had done for this.
It doesn't automatically save
other
it?
than the very beginning. So I was able to go back to the project, but because I didn't save anything up to that point, and I don't know what I did or what happened, I didn't save it.
Wow. That's that's a lot of work.
And I see Jennifer's. I see Jennifer had a comment about Andrew. It says Andrew is secretly a wild man.
Hey, too much info here.
So tell us all about it, Andrew.
Oh my Lord.
I don't know what you mean.
What makes you a wild man? Are you a wild man with the video game controller? I mean, come on. We need some context, Jennifer.
Clarify, because I just went through another state, so
I can
format another venue.
She's saying I can let loose, and have a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's needed.
Well, that'll work.
I will say the same thing. Again, I'm an introvert. I don't like to talk. I don't like right now up here. I'm uncomfortable with being up here right now. People like emotions. People like the wild and crazy. And when you're talking, let some of that go. And I know it's not your personality, but people want to see that. And the YouTube personality and the real life personality might be different. But people like to see that.
What you see here is what you see live.
Eddie. Eddie is Eddie.
Eddie's
That's right.
always gonna be Eddie.
What you
I
see
got
on
my
YouTube
story.
from my end is exactly what you're getting in
Yeah.
person. I'm the real dude that you see on YouTube. You know.
See, Andrew, that's what people with personality. People like me, when you don't have a personality, you have to invent one. It would just be boring. I mean, people would still come, but it's boring. You know, like, hi, I'm on a Carnival Destination or Carnival
Excursion, yeah.
whatever it is, whatever ship, Carnival, whatever. And this is the kitchen. This is the restaurant. They don't want to see that. They're like, oh, look at Shaq's Big Chicken, and this is the best sandwich I ever had.
Oh, that's gonna be me.
I know
I
it
swear to
ain't.
God.
It's not me either.
That's gonna be me.
But
I'll be like,
that's what people like.
I can't wait.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's like Alice. Alice is very shy, and for her to be doing what she's been doing lately, I had to pull teeth to get her to finally, sit down. But there's a lot of times where I'm here, she could be right next to me talking, and I kind of grab the laptop to turn it her way. She's like, nope. No. I'm like, say it. It ain't gonna happen. Nothing bad. Don't worry about it. I'm fluffy. I'm overweight. I'm a handicap. I don't care. That's the way it is. I want to enjoy what I'm doing, and I want to.
I mean, you are who you are, and because you have hundreds of subscribers, that means that hundreds of people like you. Believe me, it takes. I don't know how much effort you put into watching a YouTube channel before you hit the subscribe button. Because we're creators, some of them I'll just hit automatically. If you got Cruising in your name, I'm subscribed to you. But before then, it took me a while to get to like a channel enough and to like the people on the channel to hit the subscribe button. So I put myself in my old person shoes and think, how are the people going to see me? Are they going to see me as somebody else who's really, really trying hard, or are they just going to see me and like it? Now I got Baby. She's the main talent. She's the talker. I'm the guy behind the scenes. The people that do it together as couples, we each have our own little niche that we fit into. And I told her she's the talent. She's also the distribution agent. I'll run the machinery. I'll run the camera. But it's not always like that. Sometimes people run out of words, and you gotta fill in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way we do our vlogs is Wu-Tang style. Like whenever she runs out of words, I'll come in with my words. I'll say one or two sentences. She says something, I say something. And that's the dynamic that fits for us. That
works, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer's the same way. She likes to talk. So
And then when you have somebody who likes to talk and has an outgoing personality, not a bad. And again, it's like I don't think I have a bad personality. I'm just kind of dry. Some people like that.
Yeah.
Other people, and a lot of people, when you see. And matter of fact, Tony, Lalita Loca, Tony, he actually went. If you ever go back to his early videos, he would be there and he would be like straight high. This Tony, and I went here today and I did this. But he put out a video and explained that he got to a certain point and he wasn't growing, and he went and talked to some people as far as what to do. They said add personality to it, and that's when you got all this, and that's when you got it. People love it and they eat it up and they watch it.
They do.
Yeah.
So, and that's what your personality show some of the wild. And again, I'm the same way, Andrew. If get me in the club or whatever, get some drinks, and you start put me behind a camera in front of people, I'm totally. I just shut down, and I'm trying to get better at that.
Not talk to anyone.
He said, "Real me is
you gotta
I'm
talk
fine
to me.
sitting on a bus or a train for hours."
You should have seen me in the bloggers. I went to the Spiegel 10. We had the Bamboozle. I'm there giving pens and cards and talking to people. We in the elevator. I'm talking to people here.
Right.
They looked at me like, "What the hell is this guy?"
Cruising is fun anytime. I do not see your channel. I mean, I don't see your question for the entire panel.
I have a question. Oh, okay.
I have a question for the entire panel. What's the question?
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? Calling these. So they're sorry, Josh.
Yeah, I see that swag shirt you got on. Thank you so much.
Oh, you see this here?
Yeah, I see that.
Nice.
Looking good.
Go up. Okay, she has a question. I'm scrolling, guys. Hang on.
Me too.
I am scrolling.
Scrolling.
Last comment we got from her was Andrew and Jeremy have been renamed.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we got an echo coming this way, guys.
Here's my question. Because I'm torn.
Uh-oh.
And
Okay.
I don't know how you guys feel about that question.
Okay.
I've asked women who have.
The question is, do you subscribe to big channels knowing that they probably won't subscribe back, or do you subscribe to channels that subscribe back?
Well, I'll tell you. I'll shoot my gun first. I will, depending on who it is. A lot of these big subscribers, don't tell anybody I am not subscribed to them, and because I know they don't have the time to maybe check my stuff out. I know some of them do, some of them don't, but it all depends. I do watch her videos, I do get on the lives and stuff like that, but a lot of these big channels I am not subscribed to.
Well, I the big channels and in cruising channels in general, I lean more to the smaller channels because if they feel more relatable to whatever I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The bigger channels, the ones that I like their videos and I like watching what they say, I subscribe to, and the other ones I just watch when I just happen to see it. But I subscribe if I see a small channel, and when I say small, let's say under 1,000, 1,500, under that, I like watching that because I feel like we're all in the same boat and trying to support each other. And I know how hard that journey is and that first 100 and things like that. And, trying to be supportive. The big channels, again, they don't know who I am. If you're friends with somebody, they might know who you are, but again, they don't have time just to sit there and answer every question.
That's right.
And you just get lost in the crowd. And I'm not a groupie. So I don't like, oh, that's what says has a new video coming out. I gotta go see it. I like watching what I like. I would more watch your guys' videos than some of the bigger channels.
And to me, I'm reaching out. What my strategy is, and this is actually a part of my strategy, is to help smaller channels grow. So I'll watch a person with 10 subscribers before I'll go back to, because Cruise Radio and Tony and Don and them, I see their stuff. It's going to show up on my timeline or my recommended videos anyway. And, I watch Doug every morning just to see if I need to probably do a cruise flash about it as it relates to Galveston. That's about as far as I go with Doug. Right. Tony and them, they may come up with a story that just grabs my interest, and I'll click on it. But what I want to do is bring up smaller channels. Yeah. That's why we're reaching out to people with 200 subscribers, trying to get them to 3 or trying to get them to 250 or something like that. Because I want everybody to grow together. I know how hard the journey is, and I want to make it just a little bit easier for some people.
And everybody likes that, an encouraging word. And again, as I get closer to 1,000, people start looking at me in a different light now.
They will.
It's like, oh, he's almost monetized. He's almost this. He's almost that.
They will.
So knowing that, just think of how it is to reach out to somebody with 100 subscribers, and you go down there and you go to their live, you go down their chat and say, hey, great job, keep up the good work. And they look at it like, wow, here's a guy with 1,000, and he's looking at my channel. Maybe I can keep going.
And we had people. We had people do that for us. One channel in particular was SCT Adventures.
Yeah.
SCT Adventures and Sea Leg Journeys got us so motivated that we,
started going live.
Yeah, we started going live and started getting more exposure. Baby started dropping a bunch of shorts a couple of weeks ago. So that every piece of motivation that we get, we pass on to smaller channels.
It's like yesterday when I was talking to Eddie about, that's why I don't go live by myself. Even on my channel, because I'm not comfortable,
Mhm.
you know. And he was telling me, you know, just do it, and you're only looking at the screen.
Yeah.
But I'm still not there yet, you know. And I tell him, you know, Warmstrong, Andrew's doing it today.
Yep.
Eddie does it almost every day, but on weekends he's going live,
Mhm.
and he might have one of the Raid Parade participants on his show.
Right.
And I feel like everybody is comfortable talking for an hour or 2 hours,
Mhm.
but I'm not there yet without somebody being. That's why I have guests on
We
my
bounce.
show.
We bounce off of each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, I gotta
would-
have guests. I can't do it yet, you know.
I'm the same way. I need to have like a guest with me to help me
Yeah.
like steer the conversation, because I'll start running out of things to say. And,
Exactly.
and back to the like when you get to a certain point, Bill, or anybody here, you know, you start getting those 12,000 subscribers or whatever. Your lives, they're gonna be bigger.
Yes.
And you're
Mhm.
gonna have this thing where you're not gonna be able to read every single thing in the chat.
Right.
You're
Right.
gonna
Right. Yeah.
have like 45, 50 people.
Right.
I don't know how many people are gonna be in the chat.
Right.
I'm just ballpark estimate. But when you start getting those hundreds in live
Yep.
chats, it's like virtually impossible to make every person happy. So it's kind of,
Yes.
it's something to definitely look into. You know, when you get to that point, Bill, when you make that, you know, 12,000
Yeah, but again,
subs.
and you have to you have to understand that me doing this by myself, I can't keep up with my own chat, and it could be 12 people in there. I can't keep up with it because I start talking, I start going off on a tangent, and I can't keep up with it. But you learn. And Cheryl, I've only been doing this like a month and a half by myself. Again, I had practice on Z's in here, and I went on his show, and that's where I got the practice in, having somebody there with me to give me the confidence to do it by myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't. And again, I every time I go live, I get nervous.
Oh yeah.
I
do
get
too.
extremely
What
nervous.
do? I do like a boxer.
Oh,
right
because
before.
it's because of me. I'm running the machinery, so I'm able to see the countdown clock, and I'm like, okay, baby, 3 minutes to show, or 3 minutes to
and
curtain.
I start doing like
Yeah.
Rocky or somebody.
Yeah,
I really do.
she psychs herself up for
Yeah.
the live, and it
I
is
really
pretty cool.
do.
We might
Yeah.
watch the intro. We might play the intro in the background like 5 times before we
Before
go
I'm
live.
ready to go live.
We're
you know.
seated at least 30 minutes before
Yeah.
curtain.
That's true.
Just to get yourself in the mood.
And
for
I'm
it.
looking at you all. I look because you all go live, you know,
Mhm.
by yourselves. Antoinette at Fun,
Yep.
she goes live by herself. But Edna's World, she always has a crowd of
Mhm.
people,
Right.
you know, except for one time when she got stuck at the airport back last year.
Yep.
You know, she got bumped because of the weather, and she was running around with her head cut off, you know. And she really was. She was supposed to get on the ship, and she was just going live, you know, telling everybody. You know, people like House of X, they have 2. They don't go by themselves. But then they got best interviewer, you know, because they
win an awards.
they
House
won
of
an
X.
award, for the best interview type people.
Mhm.
But I'm looking at you all, and I look at the Saturday night. You know what's that Saturday night? The Griswolds.
Mhm.
I look at them, and the little boy. See, some people use kids, like he uses his little boy or something to
Yep.
come up there, and
They'll coach with his dog.
yeah, coach
People-
with his
people like-
dog and his wiener.
Yep. People
You know,
like dogs.
I mean, you know,
He feeds the dog. He feeds the dog hot dogs live on the show.
yes, until
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Correct.
Oh, yeah,
Looking for,
you gotta watch it. You
Coach-
gotta watch it. You
Coach
gotta
Cruz
watch
is
it.
cool.
Yeah, he gives away
He does giveaways, and like
in order to give away
in order for the dog to get a hot dog, people have to give in super chats, and whoever wins the amount, whichever number falls in the giveaway, that's how many hot dogs the dog gets.
Yeah, and the dog.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but
look, Jennifer's laughing.
Like a scam to me.
if we, oh yeah, well, I didn't but it's
more
the hot
money.
dog.
Hot dog. Yeah, it's the hot dog.
Yeah, but Jennifer, hush.
Sadie's a good dog.
Yeah, so
Hey, Cheryl?
I'm looking at that.
Hey, Cheryl, now you talk about like you. My tics were so bad as far as like being live. My son bought me a soundless mouse because I would be here, and I would be if you ever listen to my videos, this is what you hear because I'm just up here nervous, just clicking, just being nervous.
Okay.
You're like, stop, here, take this mouse.
It's like my wife used to watch EEC Travels First, and then she got into
we did too
4 years ago when we were still in Brooklyn, and she wanted me to watch the videos and stuff like that. Then I saw Tony there like this, I'm like, why am I want to watch this stuff? This guy's just like a step there, and then he's talking about cruising. We're not going anywhere, so why? So I kind of walked away, the other things, but eventually she brought me to it, and then I started listening. Then he finally snapped out of there, and he became who he is now. When I go into his lives, forget it. It's like Andrew says, that cat is blind. I mean, you got to really keep an eye on it. He even says,
their chat, sharing them.
So he can see the questions. I mean, you got to the point that it's really bad.
That's whenever you got to have some good moderators behind you, though. I talk about Nightbot, but my chat is moving about this fast right here, and we can slowly go through and take people's questions and stuff. But once it starts flying, you're going to need humans there to really catch the word question, and to highlight and to hit you up in the private chat wherever you can actually see it.
Right.
And Scratching PA. He's been on that Tuber chat because I'll be on the Tuber chat. He's been on the Tuber chat for 4 years, and he knows the guy, knows him by name, and he's one of the human moderators on that station.
Okay, on Tuber.
On 6 p.m. now on Tuesdays, he moved out of the 9 o'clock to the 6 o'clock, La Lida Loca, and now he does like a pattern show. That's the show that I go to now because it's about maybe 50 to 60 people. You're able to at least get a question there and talk to him about it and stuff like that. But also, he also does once a month, he does a Zoom call where there's at least 12 people, and me and Alice got into it so we could be part of it. That's when we get, it's a whole hour that we get to be with both of them. Right. And I'm able to, if anything, I do messaging sometimes through a messenger in Facebook, or I send an email, and I hardly ever get a response. Mostly on Messenger, I get a response, but an email, forget about it.
Right.
But if I either text Jenny or send her an email, within the day, she responds back. Well, she's more into the business than he is. But when it comes to that,
Andrew knows all about that. The first thing we're checking in the morning is what? Emails, right?
Yeah. So she's really more reliable when it comes to it because she's always dealing with emails. He's more into the computer show and stuff like that. But I have to go through that if I wanted to get in touch with him. So now with I do watch some of the videos, not all, and I always leave a comment to let them know that I was there. And I leave it with my phrase that everybody knows. Even in the bloggers, the big guys knew who I was because of that phrase, the yo Brooklyn in the house kind of thing. They didn't know me personally or see my face to know who I was, but now I'm relatable more to them. So I just keep fucking them with the stuff. But
I love that you came up with that because you came on the scene just busting out, yo. It's like
you came up with your
own thing, and I love it.
Yeah, you came up with your own slogan.
It is great.
And I've been thinking about changing the name on the channel, and Alice kept telling me, I don't know. So lately, I've been thinking of calling it just Brooklyn Studios, and I gotta run it through her and see how she feels. Even though it's my channel, but I feel that she's part of it because she's helping me in a lot of stuff. I want her to be part of it, and I try to bring her in. So she likes to do video. She likes to do a few things. I'm letting her slowly but surely. Eventually, she'll come around, and when we do a live or something, she'll hopefully be with me. Otherwise, sometimes she just sits on a dining room with her laptop over there, and I'm over here, and she's telling me things
Like
as
me.
I'm over here talking, So one of those things, and it's just depending on how you do things. I know right now it's like your chat on Thursday when I do my lives, my chat moves, but I'm able to keep with it for now.
Right.
I need to do all this by myself by now, but eventually I'm gonna need help. Once things get more developed. And it's like you say, Andrew. Once you get to 10, 12,000 subscribers, you're gonna be more comfortable by then. You're gonna be more able to catch up. The chat's gonna fly by. Yes, it is gonna fly by. But you can't please everybody either. Just you pick between comments and stuff, and then you read a few and you get back to it. I seen when in chats that go fast, people kind of repeat the same comments again.
Right.
And but a lot of it, sometimes people say hello to people, so you skip on that. So but it's just part of your training, part of you how bad you want it.
Well, you it's like anything else. You just learn as you go along how to do it. Eddie taught me how to put lines in there to keep track of where the chat is. Yeah. So when the chat jumps, you know exactly where you left off at. And I mean, you learn. And again, I got a bad habit. I get nervous. And when I get nervous, I start talking. And I start talking for 5 minutes, 10 minutes on something. And now I'm looking up because on the software I use, it tells you how many chats you're behind. And it goes up there, 101. It's like, oh boy.
Wow.
Oh boy, how am I ever going to catch up 101? So then I start down the list. Well, here's a question. Then I start talking about that. And it's like, well, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh boy, 115. Oh my God, I'm never going to catch up. So again, I tell people to bear with me. I'm trying to get better.
You gotta sacrifice what you gotta sacrifice,
Not that I don't like you or anything like that. I just didn't see the question or whatever.
That's right, yeah.
And when I've talked to the women, they have their channels. They said the same thing everybody said. They tend to do the smaller channels rather than the big channels because they know the big channels are not going to come back and sub and all of this. I just wanted to know. I like to get everybody's opinion on this because I want to do the right thing, and grow the right way.
If you really, if you like the content and the personality of the person who is presenting it, pressing the subscribe button, look at it the way that they would look at it. If you want to be subscribed to because you know that your stuff is informational and you put your hard-earned work into it, is it worth a sub to you? Now, if you're looking at somebody else's channel, is it worth a sub to you? I ran out of subscriptions to do because I subscribe to so many channels. YouTube limits you to 2,000 subscriptions that you can subscribe to yourself.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Until your channel grows, they only give you 2,000. Okay. I had subscribed to 2,000 people, so I started cleaning house. I'm like, okay.
That's when you remember when you do that. Also, you lose some of your hours or some of your time because whatever videos they watch, once you unsubscribe, that goes too.
Yep. So I started cleaning house, and then right now I'm subscribed to the channels that I will go back to and watch their content.
And this is what I do. I watch all of you all's channels. I can tell you what you do, when you do it, when you post it, because I am bailed with you. What is that?
Notification bell.
Notification bell. I'm notification bell on everybody. I went through and did it this past weekend. For every subscription that I have, I get a notification. And I might not be a gamer, but I know I get notified when they put something up, and I go and I watch like 30 seconds, because I'm really not a gamer at all. but I watch it, you know. But if it's a cruise person, I watch it through and through.
Yep.
Because I bring it up in a chat or what do you call it? I bring it up in a
Live show.
You know, like I did Sunday. I can tell you what everybody's doing. I can tell you Captain and Meg and Paul and all of them are going on a cruise, and you know, I can tell you what they're doing because I'm watching it, you know. But I don't know. I was just
if you know you're going back to that channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're kind of on the fence, you know, you may be added to a watch later list or something like that. I know Tuber Chat says he does that as well. Is he'll add it to a watch later list. But we think that big channels aren't paying attention, and we think they're not showing us love back. Well, maybe they can't. Maybe they ran out of subscriptions, you know.
Well, and I mean, again, and they may watch. Again, they can't interact with everybody, so they may look, because there may be something that that Andrew's doing on his channel that somebody picks up on, a bigger channel, and they might want to try that. But again, it's not necessarily that now him and Andrew are going to be friends, or they are going to be friends with Andrew,
right?
And you just have to understand that. And again, I like connecting with people, and I got like a small group. Like I would feel comfortable. It's like, hey Andrew, you know, hey Eddie, hey Jeremy, hey Cheryl,
right.
What do you think of this thumbnail? Bigger channels, it'd be hard to do. Right. One of the channels, Huddle Adventures, we're both from Michigan. We kind of connected. So again, I might message them, and they're one of the bigger channels that I talk to.
Yep, us too.
Us too.
We cruise with them.
We've cruised with them.
Have luggage will travel. Yeah. You know, again.
We talked to them this morning.
They're very personable people. I feel like if I have a question or whatever, I can reach out to them, and it's no problem.
Yep.
Again, we've never met, but every time he sees me, hey, Mr. Bill, and best beard on, which we wouldn't want to argue about the best beards because it's not this one, but again, but the fact that he knows me by name and things like that, it means a lot to me, being a smaller channel. So I try to do the same thing with other channels that are coming up, and I want them to know that you're being recognized, whether you know it or not. You may not feel like it, you may not. Trust me, people are looking at it, and I look at my television now, and I'll play videos. I don't know who they are and where they're from, and I play them. And some of them I like, and if I like them, I like. Oh, let me go back and watch some videos from that.
Yeah, Jennifer's right about that. What you got highlighted right now, Ocean to Ocean, is another who is so easy.
He talked to them yesterday.
Yes. I talked with Bruce yesterday. They was riding together. I just had a travel agent question, and I reached out to him, and boom, he picked up immediately.
Yeah, we did too. We had a travel agent question.
Who's there? Bruce? Who's there?
Bruce.
Bruce Wayne. I call him Bruce Wayne Batman.
There's another great guy. It's like as far as handling business, and he booked me on the booze cruise. I mean, it was easy reaching out for me and doing everything he can to help me out. If I have I loved him as a travel agent. I don't use a lot of travel agents. Sorry, a couple of ex-travel agents that up.
Hey,
but again, the experience with him made me want to use my travel agents more.
Yeah,
because it was such the customer service was so good.
Yes. Yes.
If it was bad, I wouldn't talk about them. I just wouldn't mention it.
Sure.
So if I'm mentioning it, that means I got good service from them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I've been putting them out. The Bruce, Andrew, and Jeremy. I've been making little mini commercials.
She's our advertisement thing. We just got to get her to start tagging us in the shorts that she's.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to tag. It's not my thing.
Hi, Jamie. I'll see you later. It's like at the beginning when I was barely making close to 100. I contacted everybody I know. I contacted everybody I knew in Alice's list. I mean, all the big guys, everybody. I mean, I kept sending, even Facebook, everywhere. I just wanted to get more subscribers to make it to 100. Jenny from La Lida Loca was the only one that responded back from the top people and did subscribe to the channel.
Nice.
She was the only one out of all of them. I know Tony eventually did it because I kind of telling you, what's the deal? Jenny does it and you don't. So he finally did. But the thing is that that's when I met Have Luggage Will Travel and the Huddles, and I got really into this little community.
Mhm.
With them, I hit 150. Boom, like that.
Yep.
This little team, I said, wait a minute, I'm in the right place.
Yeah, they got a big following.
Talking around, and they kept bringing me in, and every time I showed up, what's up, Eddie, and this and that, I said, I'm gonna stay here. And this is 6 months ago. So I said, nope.
And the funny thing with that is, about 2 months ago, I made a conscious. When I first started doing YouTube, I was chasing anybody who was subscribed and going to all these channels and all this other stuff, and I was chasing people. I wasn't really growing, but you pick up a few subscribers here and there.
Yeah,
sure.
About 2 months ago, I made a conscious decision to spread my wings in the cruising community and speak to people in the cruising community and connect with people in the cruising community. And that's been the greatest thing that I've had happen to my channel since I did it. I wish I would have done it a long time ago. And I'm reaching out. And again, I was introvert, kind of shy, and I went on the Carnival Celebration. A lot of big channels there, Addie and Terry and all them. I'm starstruck because these are people I watch on TV.
Sure.
And instead of me going to introduce myself, I just sat back from a distance. I'm not going to disturb them or whatever. And I would do it differently now, knowing how people are in this community, how supportive most people are in the community, and reaching out and saying hi to you and talking to you. I don't want to disturb anybody at dinner or anything like that, but it would be nice. And that's why the vloggers cruise, I would love to have been on it, just to be able to talk to people about growing my channel, about what works, what worked for you, and what didn't work for you.
Right.
Yep. That one of the video that I lost, that it got corrupted in one of the memory cards. I sat down with Tony, Patrick from PNB, White Wars All Ports, Rob from Here Today, War Tomorrow, and we texted Pepito. We were all talking about business and learning things, and I was glad that I filmed the whole thing to get home and find out that the memory card was corrupted. I mean, that really kicked my pants. And
yeah, man, I know that was terrible.
I remember, but I was keeping this for me. I wasn't gonna make no video or anything like that.
I went over this on Eddie's live. She has an iPhone 12. I have an iPhone 10. Okay, I shoot on an iPhone X. She shoots on an iPhone 12. I tried to put both like the Grace ropes course footage is specifically what I'm talking about. And she got a shot that I really wanted to put in there, but whenever I overlaid it, when I laid it over the main video, because it was a different frame rate, because it was a different file type, I'm not sure what happened. It was black bars that just covered the whole entire, like from corner to corner.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get it to work, even though I fed both phones onto an iPad, which Apple devices are supposed to get along wonderfully. They are, and they normally do. But somehow that footage ended up with just black bars running across the whole thing. I couldn't use it.
Wow.
But whenever I put it on the main timeline, it worked. No black bars.
See, you know more about that than me.
Yeah.
Now you're talking
it was supposed to work. That's all I'm saying. It was supposed to work, but it didn't.
Yeah. I downloaded Filmora, which I haven't even played with it yet.
Right.
I was telling Alice that I'm going to go to Best Buy and I want to get more storage on the laptop. I want to get more storage on my phone. I want to get the right memory cards for the camera and all this stuff. I want them to help me out, get all this settled down, and how to do the right thing. And so I could do it right. So on the boost cruise, I want to do, as much as I can on that cruise. And
it's gonna be fantastic.
And I mean, like I said, it's a learning thing, and I just
did you study that chart where it has the different SD card speeds and stuff like that?
I even kept it too.
Yes, definitely hang on to it because that's good information. You got to get upgraded SD cards if you're going to upgrade your camera.
Yeah, to B60 and be the V90s and all that good stuff with the
V90 is the best they got.
Yeah. and the more I could hold in, the better. You know, it's just one of those things. And then I gotta put myself down. And right now I keep using InShot on my phone. I want to get out of it because it's so easy.
Sure.
That thing is easy peasy and boom. But my videos are small. They're not, like a widescreen kind of thing that I want,
Right.
to show more. So, and I also have a GoPro that I wanna get comfortable using also. So, I just gotta get to it, and get down.
Yep.
Get down, baby, and get it going. By the way, do you guys use Google Photos?
Yes.
Yes. He
No.
loves
I
Google.
back up everything to Google Photos.
And I'm learning how
And
to do
You
it.
could, when you edit stuff like that, you could bring out photos from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about video?
Yeah, video too.
Me too.
I upload everything. I set it. I load it all up onto my Chromebook here because I have a 256. I have a 256 chip on it, and I move all of the video and photos from all of the phones onto that one chip in individual folders. And I'll name that folder Cheryl's iPhone after the Dream Cruise, because I may not have enough time to upload all of this stuff, but I did buy extra storage. So I use my Google account is perfect the way it's set up because I bought storage and I'm definitely using it.
Because I was
To back up everything.
I was telling Alice last night about the Best Buy thing. She says to me, "Well, in Google Photos, just get more, pay the extra $1.99 or whatever the deal is, and it should take us." But what about videos? She goes,
Yeah.
I guess it's because videos are more storage needed. Once you have more space, you'll be able to do it. So
You will.
I'm not quite sure, So I'm like, let me find out. And now I got you guys here. It's like best way to find out,
Yep.
And we download
I
just
tell you.
before we go on the cruise.
Oh yeah, I upload everything and we empty our phones, like all of our photos off of our phones before we go on the cruise because these are our cameras. We don't have real cameras that we use.
You don't need them anymore.
No, not with the quality that's coming out of these things. I mean, I'm doing my high quality stuff on iPhones, but another good practice that I do at the end of each cruise day is I'll edit each and every photo and put automatic lighting on it. That way it brings out more of the photo than what it is, because we got different lighting conditions, different position of the sun or whatever. And whenever you're taking the photo, you see something, but the camera is never going to see what your eye sees. And the way that you deal with that is every photo at the end of each day, go through and edit each and every one of them on your phone before you upload it to Google Photos, before it goes to your storage device. That way you got the best that your camera can provide before it gets stored up. That way when it gets stored, it's with the changes, with the edits, so you don't have to edit it after the fact.
Yeah. I do have a Nikon D40, the last model before they came out with the video type that you could do on Nikon. And ask me the last time I used it, just sitting there, collecting.
I got an old 14 megapixel Olympus, the little one. The little
It's
one.
only 7 years old.
Hardly ever use it either.
Yeah. So I do want to bring it to the cruise and stuff with me just to take shots of far distance and stuff,
Destination Fun just got their gimbal. Okay, I'm going to shoot you a link of a tutorial video that I watched on the gimbal, and I want you to learn from that video because that's where I got my information from. I'm going to send it to you, Sherry.
And I was telling everybody as far as getting the gimbal, the phones shoot nice pictures, but the stabilization isn't there. You need a gimbal,
Right?
And I mean you can get some amazing shots with the gimbal. I shoot in 4K all the time. I shoot 150 gigabytes of memory every day. If I'm on a cruise ship, it's between 150 to 200 gigabytes. So I download everything at the end of the day, and then I put it on my laptop, and I move everything off into a portable storage drive, so I can have the videos for later. But again, I shooting 4K. It takes a lot of memory.
Yeah.
I think we'll eventually get a gimbal too. I think
It helps with I mean, you can only hold a phone so steady, so steady, but it helps in the long run. It's not. Is it mandatory right away? No, it's not mandatory. You can still do it.
Oh, I have one of those. That's a C. Is that a Seagate?
WD.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy, this is what Alex got for the laptop,
Yep.
a portable hard drive, but we don't know how to connect it. So, I mean, this is why
you connect it into your laptop, let your laptop recognize it. If it doesn't recognize it at first, you're going to have to add a new device under Program Manager. You're running Windows or
Windows.
Okay, Windows. Yeah, you got to go to the Program Manager and add a new device or devices and printers. Yeah, it's under devices and printers, and then you add new. And that's how you get it to recognize it. Once you get it to recognize it, format that hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say this enough. Format your hard drive to that machine.
Eddie, is that a USB-C cable?
Well, yes.
Oh, okay. I was like,
This adapter here is for the phone.
Okay.
So yeah.
That'll work.
Hey, cruising scene.
Okay, well, thank you, Jeremy.
cruising scene.
Yo. Ashley's in the house. I'm glad that's copyrighted. It's all mine, baby.
Yep.
That's why I put house in German.
Yeah.
House is mine.
Straight out of the box. Oh no. You gotta play with that at home. Everybody knows that. Okay, and I'm looking for this video. I really am, because the dude that taught it, he took his time teaching it. I'm gonna find this video and give it to you guys. It's amazing, his teaching style.
They actually did a good job on it as far as keeping the videos level.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I mean, there's a lot more to do to it than just that. There's a lot more you can do with it.
Right.
But again, as far as what they were doing, like just walking around, and it just kept the shot level and smooth.
Yeah.
And I think it was good, because I tell everybody that's what you need.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because I get motion sickness, so when the cameras jump around a little bit, it messes with me.
Yeah, if you use the active track on your own face and try to walk with it, the shot's going to be everywhere, because then your hand is going to be, there's going to be some separation happening, and the camera's going to follow you because you told it to. But if you're using active track on yourself, you want to make sure that you're sitting down or just, moving just a little bit.
Just slightly.
Yeah.
Until I have money to buy the real thing, this is my gimbal.
I see you.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that either.
Nothing wrong with that.
I do have a limping when I walk. Bad, real limping, and no gimbal or anything is gonna help me. That's why you see me a lot of times just standing in one spot and filming.
Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. I'm getting better now. It's not as bad as it used to be. I don't know, because I watch videos so much now. It's not as bad as it used to be. But again, any like real sharp movements, and it's not like one. It's like a combination of, moving one way or another, up and down, and all.
Well,
it's going around.
It is part of your filming etiquette. You have to slow down. You can't just go like that.
Yep.
I mean, you have to really pan it to a certain speed.
Yes.
And I do get sickness when it goes too fast. And there's videos that I see where everybody's going all over the place. Forget it. I will not watch that.
A lot of times I turn them off. Like they might be on a dance floor and like bouncing around, and I can't watch the video.
I get out of it myself also. So it's just, remember, you're not the one watching this. It's somebody else that you have no idea who they are. So you have to pan with it, pan left, pan right.
Mm-hmm.
You do your zoom in, zoom out, stuff like that. Easy.
Hold on. Don't change your filming styles because of me.
Well, I don't like the whole spin it. Like sometimes it just happens. Like you just don't realize it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh snap. But like I don't think I'd ever add it to the video, because it would make me dizzy too. I'm like, oh, this is.
You want to be careful. Also. You wanna be filming, and at the end you say, I can't use this, and you end up losing a lot of your filming, a lot of your video.
Yeah.
Content. Pete, what's up, Pete?
Scratching beats in the house.
That's Pete.
Guten Tag.
Yeah, Chloe likes to like spin in circles and
Yeah, that would be a tough watch for me. I think it would be cute, but it would be a tough watch for me.
yeah,
Mhm.
we try not to add like we'll add like a little clip of her with the camera like here and there, but like once she starts like spinning around and like showing the ground and stuff, like we usually
But also,
cut it.
another thing is when you film slow like that, I mean, in a slower pace, your brain is going, okay, what's coming up next? What's coming up next? If you go too fast or something, you might miss it. It's just,
That's why I set my pan speed and my zoom speed both to slow.
Yep.
Because I had it set on medium on the Dream. My Dream Tour didn't have a whole lot of zoom in and zoom out shots because I still had it on medium at the time.
yeah.
And it destroyed the footage. It went so fast to where it's just like, that's not good. I don't want to slow down the zoom in because that was just too much work at the time, trying to get out 8 days worth of footage. And you don't want to take the time to slow down something that is already supposed to be smooth.
Yep.
And that's, I mean, sometimes, if you're filming very fast subjects, you have to speed up the head spin on your gimbal. But if you can get away with it where it turns slowly, I love those shots when it's smooth and not jerky. I love it.
Yep.
I agree. Definitely agree with that. There's videos that sometimes Alice is watching and I'm like, oh my God. It's like, what is it? I'm getting nauseous, So, no, I don't want to see this. So she usually just either goes watch someplace else or tells me get out. Then I have to grab the laptop and go in the dining room. So
a mistake I make a lot is forgetting to bring the wireless microphones for the phone. Is like I'll bring the gimbal, I'll bring the everything we need except for those mics, and we end up with just a video with us talking about this loud right here with the wind just coming into the phone, and it's just terrible.
Yeah, again, that's the beauty of this. You live and learn as you do it. But I am surprised that I forget my microphone all the time. I'm just because every time I do it on the deck or whatever, that wind noise. And you try to cut it down with the windsock and things like that. And I always forget it.
Yep. Because the perfect moments never happen whenever you're geared up. They do. Like, I'm still looking for these videos.
Yeah, so like I have like a camera bag that has all that stuff, like all the equipment, like, and you'll notice it, like I'll always pretty much have it on me, and like it'll have my mic, my camera, the extra batteries. Yep. You can actually plug a portable charger inside of it. It has a cord that connects, and you can connect another cord to it. And it, like if you have your if you need to charge your camera or your phone or something, like while you're like on a break, it's great to have. Jennifer got it for me. She was sweet enough to get it for me for I think Christmas or birthday, and I don't go anywhere without it. It's pretty awesome. It's enough to fit like my other camera, a stabilizer, my SD cards, and my extra batteries. It's pretty awesome.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for having me on the panel, Andrew.
Oh, thank you for being here and giving some tips and walking me through Nightbot again.
Well, just double check everything and plug in that code. And next time you go live, just have somebody check it. It should be working, but definitely promise me that you're going to go to your YouTube studio and set Nightbot as a standard moderator.
Standard moderator. I'll
Yes,
do
sir.
that. Yeah, I'll do that next. Yep.
All right, y'all.
Bye
Good to
bye.
see
right.
you guys.
Thank
Peace
you.
out, Josh.
Okay.
Have a good day.
All right, man.
I was gonna say that, but I decided not to.
Hey,
What?
that's the way it is, baby. Right, Matthew?
Yeah.
I try to leave it alone.
I know, but sometimes it's good to.
Hey, it's hilarious.
It's just the way it is. Let's go with the flow. No big deal. Cruising scene. My husband also limps when he walks. In some of our videos, you can tell he have recently got a gimbal. Okay, but mine is really. I mean, I do this.
It's tough. Even with my camera, you can see like when I'm walking, you're supposed to take like small steps and hold it steady. But again, I take like normal strides sometimes, and you can see where it's it's a stride, but it's not as prominent as if you had just a cell phone.
Yeah, I also have microphones, wireless microphones. I got some for the camera and I got some for the phone. But this thing, I am surprised how good it catches. That show, the magician show that I filmed, the guy's down on the stage. I'm way up in the handicap section next to the instrument console up there where they do all the lights and the effects. And this thing is picking the whole thing up. I'm like, I was extremely surprised. I didn't think that video was gonna hear any sound when they do it. Wow.
The new phones with the cameras.
Yep. It was
You
very,
don't even
very,
need
They're
very
amazing.
surprised.
Like you don't even need a camera. You don't have to spend another extra $800,000 on a camera by itself. You can just get a phone.
And for what I do, I can't justify buying like a regular DSLR camera. I won't use it enough. The only place I would have ever used it was Alaska because you wanted a good zoom lens and not a digital zoom.
This is what I have now also.
Yeah.
This is what it is. And I do have that Nikon that I have. It's been 7 years, and I mean, the last time I used it was like 3, maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's all dusted up and just sitting there. I have a GoPro that I don't use either.
Oh, I use my GoPro Hero 7 religiously. It's probably the only thing I have a Canon G7X Mark II camera, and I want to use it more, but it's more for more for sights, and I can't hook a microphone to it. It's one of those cameras you just can't. But the mic on it is really not like the sound quality is really good. So I think for those shots where I'm kind of inside and I'm not out in the wind, I would probably use that more. But the majority of the time I'm using my GoPro, just because it's just it's such a easy camera to use.
Yeah. I've never had a GoPro, but I heard it was like very durable, waterproof, good stabilization program. So I know a lot of people use it. The only thing they ever said was sometimes they overheat, but if you don't shoot for a long period of time,
they do overheat, and sometimes it'll go rogue, and they'll record like sideways or upside down, and then when you try to transfer the file over, and you want to edit the video, sometimes it'll corrupt the video. You have to there's a way to fix it. It's just kind of a pain. You have to like go to a different editing software and fix it there, and then save it, and then go to the main editing software. It's kind of a pain to fix.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Yeah.
And that's another great thing about YouTube. We all use different cameras, we all do different things, and just listen to people and the different styles that we use. It's a lot of fun.
And you have a premiere coming up soon, huh?
Yep.
What time is it? Yep, about half an hour. 4
Half
PM.
hour. Well, we'll cut this out pretty soon so that you can get ready to go and.
Oh, it ain't that. Ain't nothing. Video's up. Ain't nothing for me to do.
Oh,
Well,
you know.
I do. I gotta get my my stuff from the dryer. They just finished. I want to
Okay.
get me another cup of coffee. Get the garbage ready for later tonight, and then so I could be ready for 4.
I
I
appreciate
need
it.
to get that done before Alice gets home. Otherwise, she's gonna be like,
She's
"What
gonna
do you
get.
do all day?"
What do you do all day?
And do me a favor. If you do come to the premiere, you don't have to do it in the chat. But let me know what you think, because this is the first time I did a video like this, and I wasn't very comfortable doing it. And I know there's some things I want to clean up in it, but I don't want to say too much about it because I want you to have your own opinion. But again, I just let me know because I value your guys' opinion as far
Hey,
as.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat her, okay?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I mean, again, that you can't hurt my feelings.
Okay. You know,
But again, I'm always curious, and I know some things that I want to do. Even the thumbnail was the first time I did a thumbnail like that. I actually took a picture for the thumbnail. I've never done that before. I've always like taken pictures from my cruise or the video or something like that and made it my thumbnail, or removed the background from pictures and added it into what's the name. But this time I actually took a picture, and just let me know what you think. Long story short.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Definitely, yeah.
All right. So I'll see you in about half hour.
That's your thumbnail. I love it.
I mean, first of all, I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm looking at.
I'm not gonna say,
your
oh yeah,
thumbnail.
because it might not be my thumbnail. Then I'm gonna be heartbroken.
No, it's the one.
I was surprised that Mike Clark once got in touch with me saying, "I need you to check my thumbnails and let me know." And I told him a few things, and he went ahead
It's
and
the one when your head's to the side and you're like this. I like it. No, it's perfect.
Thank you, Andrew. I
love
appreciate
it. I love it, man.
Then let me go take a look at it and go, "That's disgusting. Don't do that."
And it might be. I felt good about it, and
that's the whole thing, man. As long as you feel good about it, who cares?
Well, no, but again, I wanted to attract attention. So like when people see it and they're passing by, it's like, let me click to see what he's talking about, and that's what I was going for.
We'll take a look at it. Don't tell me anymore.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I like it. I like the title. I like the thumbnail is it's bringing everything together and it's making sense.
Bye, Eddie.
I like it. It's perfect.
Wow, thank you.
If I were to do it, I would do it just like that. That's
that's why I was trying to get the lettering big enough so it's easy to read if you're on his phone and things like that. And
did you do that on Canva?
I did it on Canva.
Yeah, that's nice.
And it's kind of the first time like doing a vlog. Usually everything was cruise related, but this one was like trying to pull things together to the video. So basically, I did where it removes the background from pictures. So the pictures you see, the smaller pictures, were larger pictures. I just removed the background from it.
Yeah.
Even along my picture, I just removed the background and moved them around until I try to get it to where if you saw that video, that you'd want to click on it and look at it. So Destination Fun.
Yeah, everybody agrees.
Wow, thank you guys.
Great thumbnail.
Destination Fun.
Listen, I mean, I didn't just say it. It was eye catching. It's
Well, and that's why I asked you and Eddie, because again, I know you guys would like, hey, tell me, hey, it was a little too busy or the wording or it blended in. I know you guys would tell me the truth.
No, that's perfect.
It's not much I would do about it right now before premiere time, but again, I like I love getting feedback. I love getting feedback. So nope, I appreciate that.
No problem.
If only the video can live up to expectations.
Well, we'll see when we get there.
I'm working. It's a work in progress. To me, it was like a live, but I shot it like in 13 different parts. So, but it was kind of like a live, and okay. I could feel myself rambling. But I'll let you look at it and see.
Hey, well, it's gonna be awesome. We'll be there.
I say, hey, I get at least one view, huh?
Yeah, we'll definitely be there.
I tell you, man, being an introvert is tough on YouTube.
It is.
And doubting stuff, and it's like when I go live, when I do premieres, I get so nervous because I can't believe people actually want to watch what I put together. And people want to hear what I say, and I get so nervous.
Well, no, you got this. You got this. I can tell you put a lot into it, so it's gonna be, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna hit. I think it's gonna hit pretty well. So
well, and this is what I had to do because I don't have any cruise videos, so I got to do something.
Yeah,
because I don't want to go a period of time with no videos, so I have to keep putting something out. So this is a way of doing it other than doing lives.
Yeah,
and I mean I'm trying, Andrew. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do everything.
It's all right. Yeah. It'll work. And your next cruise is coming up pretty soon. So
in April. But again, I'm going to be on a cruise ship for 22 days, and you know how the Wi-Fi is on a cruise ship. So I don't know how this is going to work out. I'm going to try to get it to where I'm hoping they have Starlink on it, so at least I can upload a video. But if not, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to try to do.
But then think of it this way: if you don't, imagine all that content you're going to have. You're gonna be able to get like every nook and cranny of that ship, and whatever's in port towns or whatever. You're gonna have so much content.
Yeah, and hopefully, I mean, again, I learned a lot from the last one I went on like this. I didn't get enough footage. I didn't get enough good footage. So this time I think I'll know how to set up the camera angles a little bit better.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
We will see.
But yeah, yours is in a half hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah, about 25 minutes. So, Andrew, I am going to get out of here.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for showing up and talking with us.
Yep. Nope. Thanks for having me up here. I appreciate it.
I know Wayne's World Unlimited just showed up, just dropping by to say hello.
Hey, Wayne's World.
Hello. I know we're probably we're gonna end this live now. We've been on for 2 hours, 20 minutes. That's a long time for me.
Wow. Look at you. You're gonna do a marathon.
Yeah. No, I think we'll call it here. Because I don't know really what else to talk about.
Right.
We talked about a lot already, so yeah, I think we'll end it here and call it a day.
All right, guys. All right, everybody. Take care. We'll talk to you later, and hopefully I can see you at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Warmstrong Adventures premiere.
Yep. Make sure premiere starts Central Time at 3 o'clock Eastern Time at 4.
Yes.
So everybody, make sure to show up. Bill worked hard. Check out his thumbnail. Make sure to say, "Hey, cool thumbnail."
Well, I do. I mean, again, I appreciate it. You guys are the ones I really cared about as far as hearing the information from. Everybody else. Again, most people are kind and would always say nice things. But I know you guys would. If you thought I should do something like Eddie was saying, if he thought I should do something, he would tell me. So that's why again I talk to you guys and not too many other people. So all right, everybody, I will talk to you later. Andrew.
Bye, Bill.
Bye.
All right, I think we're going to conclude this here. Thank you all for being part of this, and hope you all have a wonderful day. And make sure to check out Bill's live that's up in 20 minutes. Till next time.